Reverend Insanity, Chapter 6. The road ahead will be very exciting. The aperture was profoundly mysterious. Although it resided within Fang Yuan's body, it did not occupy the same space as his internal organs. One could say it was infinitely vast, yet one could also say it was infinitely small. Some called it the purple residence, while others called it the flower pool. Most, however, called it the primeval sea aperture. The entire aperture was spherical. White light flowed across its surface, forming a membrane of radiance. This was the layer of light condensed from the Hope Gu that had exploded moments before. It was precisely this membrane that supported the aperture and prevented it from collapsing. Within the aperture lay, naturally, the primeval sea. Its surface was smooth as a mirror. The water was jade green, yet incomparably dense, and carried the luster of bronze. This was the green-copper primeval essence possessed only by rank 1 Gu masters, commonly known as the green-copper sea. The sea did not reach even halfway up the aperture. It filled only 44%. This was the limitation of sea-grade aptitude. Every drop of seawater was primeval essence. It represented the condensation of Fang Yuan's essence, vitality, and spirit, and embodied the potential for life he had accumulated over 15 years. Gu masters used this primeval essence to activate Gu worms. From this moment onward, Fang Yuan had officially entered the ranks of rank 1 Gu masters. Now that his aperture was open, no more Hope Gu entered Fang Yuan's body. He withdrew his attention from within and felt that the pressure ahead had become as solid as a wall. He could advance no farther.
Just as it was in my previous life.
He smiled calmly at the result.
You cannot go any farther?
Clinging to a 1 in 10,000 hope, the Academy elder called to him from across the river. Fang Yuan turned and began walking back, answering him through action. At last, even the youths understood what had happened. A buzz erupted as the crowd exploded into uproar.
What? Fang Yuan only walked 27 steps?
So he only has C-grade aptitude? Unbelievable. How can someone so brilliant be merely C-grade?
A tremendous commotion swept through the crowd.
Brother.
Among the crowd, Gu Yue Fang Zheng raised his head and stared in shock at Fang Yuan wading back across the river. He could not believe what he was seeing. His own brother had only C-grade aptitude. He had always believed his brother would possess A-grade aptitude. No, not only him, their uncle and aunt, together with many others in the clan, had believed the same. Yet this was the result.
Damn it! He is only C-grade.
The Gu Yue clan leader secretly clenched both fists. He sighed deeply, his disappointment plain to see. The elders observing from the shadows reacted in different ways. Some frowned, some lowered their heads to confer, and some tilted their faces towards the cavern roof and sighed.
Could the test have been wrong? How could it be? This method is unfailingly accurate. Besides, we watched the entire time. Even cheating would have been difficult.
Then how do we explain his earlier conduct and talent?
Youths with a greater primeval sea aptitude do indeed display qualities surpassing those of ordinary people, such as intelligence, comprehension, memory, strength, and agility. But the reverse is not necessarily true. Possessing those qualities does not guarantee high aptitude. Everything must be decided by the test results.
The greater the hope, the greater the disappointment. The Gu Yue clan truly declines with every generation.
The icy river soaked Fang Yuan's shoes and stockings, its chill biting faintly into him. He continued walking without expression. As the distance narrowed, he could clearly see the Academy elder's heavy countenance and keenly sense the gazes of more than 100 youths. Those gazes held astonishment, shock, ridicule, malicious pleasure, understanding, and indifference. The scene was exactly the same as before, and Fang Yuan could not help recalling his previous life. Back then, he had felt as though the sky itself had collapsed. While crossing the river, he had lost his footing and fallen, soaking his entire body and leaving him utterly distraught. Yet no one had offered him a hand. Those disappointed and indifferent expressions, those cold gazes, had carved at his heart like 1,000 knives. His thoughts had been in complete turmoil, and a dull pain had filled his chest. It had felt like falling from the clouds to the earth. The higher one stood, the harder one fell. But in this life, faced once more with the same scene, Fang Yuan's heart remained utterly calm. He thought of the legend. When adversity came, one had to entrust one's heart to hope.
Now this hope resides within my body. It may not be great, but it is already more than those without any aptitude for cultivation possess. If others are disappointed because of this, then let them be disappointed. What of it? What does their disappointment have to do with me? What matters is that I carry hope within my own heart.
500 years of life had taught him a truth. The splendor of a person's life lay in the process of pursuing one's dreams. There was no need to demand that others never be disappointed in you or that they like you.
Walk your own path, and let others be disappointed or displeased as they will.
Next, Gu Yue Fang Zheng.
No one answered.
Gu Yue Fang Zheng.
The elder's shout echoed through the cavern.
Huh? I am here. I am here.
Fang Zheng jolted free of his shock and hurried forward. Unfortunately, his foot caught beneath him. He tumbled headlong and, with a great splash, rolled straight into the river. The entire crowd burst into laughter.
The Fang brothers amount to no more than this.
The Gu Yue clan leader snorted coldly. An aversion towards Gu Yue Fang Zheng rose within him as well.
I have completely humiliated myself.
Fang Zheng thrashed desperately in the river, but its bed was so slippery that he could not stand. His efforts only made him appear even clumsier. As wave after wave of laughter reached his ears, panic swelled within him. But at that moment, he suddenly felt a powerful force seize him. At last, his head rose above the water, and he regained his balance. He wiped his face in embarrassment and looked closely. It was his brother, Fang Yuan, holding him upright by the collar.
Bro.
He opened his mouth to speak, only to choke on river water and fall into a violent fit of coughing.
Ha ha, the Fang family's pair of unfortunate brothers.
The laughter from the bank grew even louder. The academy elder did nothing to stop it. His brow was deeply furrowed, and his heart was filled with disappointment. Fang Zheng was completely at a loss when his brother's voice reached his ear.
Go on. The road ahead will be very exciting.
Fang Zheng's mouth fell open in surprise. Fang Yuan's back faced the crowd, so none of those on the bank could see him clearly. Fang Zheng, however, could distinctly sense his brother's calm. As Fang Yuan spoke, the corner of his mouth even lifted slightly, revealing a playful yet profound smile.
He clearly has only C-grade aptitude. Why is brother still so calm?
Fang Zheng's heart filled with doubt. Fang Yuan said nothing more. He patted Fang Zheng's back, turned, and walked away. Still dazed, Fang Zheng walked towards the sea of flowers.
I never imagined brother would be so calm. If it were me, I am afraid.
His head lowered, he walked forward without awareness. He had no idea that he was giving a miraculous performance. By the time he came back to his senses, he stood deep within the flower sea, at a distance no one before him had reached. 43 steps.
Heavens, a grade aptitude!
The academy elder cried out, completely losing his composure.
A grade. It really is a grade.
3 years. The Gu Yue clan has finally produced another genius with A-grade aptitude.
The elders observing from the shadows shouted as well, abandoning all dignity.
The Fang bloodline originally branched away from our Qi line. Gu Yue Fang Zheng will therefore be fostered by my Qi line.
Gu Yue Qi Lian announced his claim at once.
How could that be? What merit or ability do you possess, you old ghost Qi Lian? You are quite skilled at leading the young astray. This child would be far better entrusted to me, Gu Yue Mo Chen.
Gu Yue Mo Chen reacted as though struck by lightning and immediately began roaring.
None of you will contend for him.
No one can nurture this child better than the clan leader himself. Anyone who objects opposes me. Gu Yue Bo. The Gu Yue clan leader's eyes were bloodshot. His former disappointment and dejection had vanished, and his entire bearing had become frenzied.